Welcome to My Life on Paper. I am Brianna, and welcome back to May I Scraplift You, for where every day of the month of May we scraplift somebody different. Today's day is Nicole Santos from Because We Love to Scrap. She has hit her 1,000 subscriber mark, and we are celebrating her today. Um, that is her layout I am lifting. You will see it up in the left corner there. Um, I love this layout for so many reasons. One of them has got so many pictures on it. The other is that it's rather simplistic. However, I love all these pieces going on, the hearts, the arrows, the sequins, all the things. So I am using um pictures of my youngest and her boyfriend. They did a out for Valentine's Day meal at the melting pot. And so I just grabbed some of these themed papers that came in a pack with different kind of holidays with them. And I started with that, so just made some strips. Okay, so here's a tip for you, but this did not work very well for me. So if you've got one of these sticker borders and it's got all the little pieces in there that you're trying to get unstuck, you should be able to, I've seen this trick from someone else, lay it down on the back side of the sticker sheet and then just rip it off and all those pieces should stay there. Did that work for me? Absolutely not. This sticker sheet borders, I believe it's Doodlebug, and um, I've had them for quite a while, so I think everything's losing its sticky, and that's why the pieces wouldn't adhere to the other side of that sticker sheet. So I've gotten them all out. Now I'm going to lay this down, and this is kind of hilarious because this is when I figure out, um, I'm pretty sure my border is 12 inches long. So I grab out my ruler because I want to make sure, and then I figure out the branding strip is still on that red piece of paper. And and that's where I'm looking at the underside. The right, this paper is meant to go the other direction, so the branding strip is along the right hand side there. So once I get things down, then I will trim that off. So I use my ATG adhesive to get the strips glued down, and I'm sorry for my head. I gotta figure out how to hold my head back so that it doesn't keep getting in the camera view there. Um, and then I did the similar thing where I got all the pieces out of the border here, and I wanted to put it, I'm very, want to make things even, so I put it down the same distance as what I did on top. And very quickly I realized it that's not going to work because the photos are going to overlap part of it at the top, and then the strips have to go under where the photos will lay on the bottom, if that makes sense. And if I put them way too far down there, the photos won't overlap properly. So I pull that up. But in the meantime, I love a good doodly border and I don't do it enough. So Nicole has this doodly border, so I do that on the top. It just says February 2024. I believe hers says February 2023. Her cute pictures of her dogs up there. And then I will start to glue my photos down. So again, I'm very like want to get things matchy matchy, so I will put adhesive on all of them, but I will start with those two middle photos on top to get those kind of centered and where I want them, and then work my way out. So those are down. I'll get the other photos on the outside down, and then I will stick those two bottom photos down, and then I will sneak the strip of paper underneath them, like I said, so that it overlaps on the strips. There we go. I was going to reverse them, but they're looking into the page so nice at each other. I had to put Carson on the right and Eliza on the left, and we'll sneak that little piece just right underneath there, and that works perfectly. And that does give me a little bit of room on the bottom. Oops, still working with that extra piece on the right that I have to trim off. And so I did decide to put some glue on because those aren't going to stick the greatest because I've already been like sticking them down to the back side of the sticker sheets and everything. So, but I'll get that kind of tucked up in there. And then I've got plenty of room for my title on the bottom there. I'm gonna trim off. Oh, I think this is, I shouldn't say. I want to say it was like pink paisley paper. Um, but I don't know that for sure. I think I've already thrown away the branding strip. I was trying to do some cleaning up in my scrapbook room. but and I really like that extra little added design on the bottom. So here again, I'm following what Nicole did. She's got some journaling along the bottom. I love that. And this was just a quick, Eliza and Carson went out to for Valentine's Day. I didn't write Mother's Day, did I? I am safe. It does say they went out to the melting pot for to celebrate Valentine's Day, so all good. Then I have these American Craft stickers, so I put celebrate down. And then I will get to the part where I do all the fun things in the blank spots where Nicole did. While I'm working on the title, make sure to go check out Nicole and everybody else that's playing along. I'll have everybody listed below. Um, you probably already know Nicole and she's at Cause We Love to Scrap. I'll have that linked below. But if you haven't, please get over there and subscribe and like. And she is so talented and I just love watching her. I learn a lot. All right, so there's hashtag celebrate. And then I just go into my stash and I've got things in iris bins by color. So these are LA Studios puffy stickers with hearts and stars. That is also an LA Studio. You plus me equals love. And then the XOs. I found these parentheses that I have a whole bunch of these in my stash and I never know what to use them for. So they are going on the edges to contain everything. And what a better way to use them on this than this randomness that I've got going on there. So then I'll go back in. I found a dragonfly. Just this random stuff that you don't have, can you be used on any layout that I have a hard time using. I've got this fun kind of cloth bow. There's a black arrow from my stash and something that I've stamped in the past. I end up not using the live, laugh, love little floral. Some of those chipboard pieces are simple stories. I don't end up using all of them. I've got another piece from LA Studio that says Are So Loved. So I put that in the cluster on the top and then I'll start gluing things down. Things do move around and I don't end up using all of them, but it turns out, I just love the way this turns out. Um, all the randomness. And I always say like, I'm not good at random, but when I have a layout like Nicole's to kind of follow, it kind of almost gives me permission, if that makes sense, and allows me to I don't want to say go crazy because I don't feel like this is going crazy per se, but just um, work outside my box, I guess, is the generic way of saying it. So I'm gonna get these things glued down. I do put some foam adhesive on the back of that stamped image so that it's popped up a little bit for some interest. I'll do the same with that dragonfly there, and I believe I put a little foam adhesive on the bow on the left hand side as well. I have some sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. They are called Blushing Bride and they're nothing recent, so I'm sure they're not in stock, but I just take these and kind of fill in the holes where I just need something. I don't have anything placed in the right side and left side, and then up in that top cluster as well. I will also have linked below the playlist to May I Scraplift You. I've been able to do a couple days a week. We're getting towards the end of the month, another week or so left. It's been fun. I love scrap lifting. And it's super fun that everyone can pick a different layout to scrap lift if they want. We do May I Scrap Lift You throughout the year, once a month, so that will continue as well. And May I Lift You was started by Crystal from Pineapple Papers. She does a great job of organizing this, not only all month of May, but all throughout the year. I just love getting 6 photos onto one layout. So thank you to Nicole that I can scrap lift you. And again, big congratulations for hitting 1,000 subscribers. That is a big event. So congratulations, Nicole. And thank you for allowing me to celebrate you as well. So I am trying to get some white into these clusters as well as the black. That white in the middle of that flower is one of those puffy stickers by Ellie's Studio. This is a printable I got offline. It was for free. It says Heart Day, so I thought what a better layout to use than this Valentine's Day layout. And then I think now that I've got everything like glued down on the left with my liquid glue, I'm just going to continue to use my glue. And I really like using Barely Art craft glue, but I think because my bottle is getting near empty, it keeps getting plugged up. So I've been dipping into my Tombow Mono liquid glue, which is okay. But you have to kind of be careful with it because if you use too much, it dries kind of goopy and you can see it. It looks wet to me. So I like the way my Barely Art glue dries super clear. Just getting some sequins on the top there and making sure that uh, those clusters are all filled out. And we're getting down to the end here, so I want to tell you thank you so much for hanging out with me through the end. I hope you have a fabulous day. Please come back and see me again soon, and go see Nicole on her channel.